Do we need killer drones going across the border that could be turned on citizens with a malfunction? People get into all these things. I'll be honest with you. I think AI is a tool. In the hands of a carpenter, builds beautiful things. In the hands of a psychopath, it'll kill you. As long as it's in capable hands, but there's a 10-year lock. And I think that has a lot to do with configuring our border AI security. You don't want to have interference of politicians in Arizona and New Mexico and California interfering with a federal protection of this borders. And I don't think anyone's talked about this, but I think that's kind of why that rule's in there. What are some of the cool AI things that you're seeing? Because I'm sure you have access to at least presentations of stuff like that. I've seen the drones, the targeted drones, the heat censoring drones. I've seen all that kind of stuff. Will AI help us at our borders? That's kind of the simplest question from law enforcement.
Look, I think AI is going to help in a lot of areas. Just like any good thing, it can be turned to be very bad as well. I do believe that there is a need for some AI because I work for a company that does some AI stuff and it is phenomenal, helping us investigate crimes and pull information together. What used to take us months, if not a year,
Years.
to put
Yeah.
together, we can do in 15 seconds now. It is amazing what it does. And it's basically just taking the data that you put in, it's just pulling it all back out and putting it on a plate for you without human error. Well, I'm doing some helping out a company called Dark Pulse, which they do the fiber. So the fiber is really antiquated down at the border. It's not very effective. It's not very precise. This company has a much more precise. It can tell you which direction you're walking, whether it's a human or a cow. And if you trip it, it'll launch a drone and the drone can fly over and see whether or not it's actually cattle or people. And then we can deploy effectively and efficiently